Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to make a door that has multiple locks on it. So there's going to be like a red lock and a blue lock, and each lock has its own key. And in order for the door to be unlocked, both of the uh, other locks have to be unlocked. So you're not going to actually unlock the door, you're going to unlock the lock. So this is, I don't know, I was asked to do this, so we'll just see how it goes. And we have room one, room two, a door connecting the two, and a red lock and a blue lock, and a red key and a blue key. And let's go set this up. Let's take the door here. The door has got to go in room one because that's where I interact with it. And we've got where are the locks? Let's put the locks in room one as well, and let's put the where's the other lock? Blue lock. I'll put that in room one. Where's the red lock? Red lock. Let's put that in room one. And let's just test out what's going on here so you can see how this is going to work. So we're in the in room one. The door is to our east. I haven't changed the description. We have the red lock and the blue lock and the door. So notice that the locks are not actually in the door. They're just kind of there in the room. But let's fix that, but let's make them scenery objects. So now they're invisible. So let's take the red lock and the blue lock and check the scenery box. So now they're there, but they're invisible. And let's change the description of the door. Um, you know, there is a door with two locks on the west side of the room. Actually, you know what? This is a better. You can make the door scenery too. This is actually a better description for room one. Let me throw that in room one here. And it was actually the east side of the room. So room one, if I go east, I end up at the door. There we go. And then we could make the door scenery as well. Let's make the door, okay, how are we gonna do this? Let's get rid of that. Let's run it and just see what it looks like now. So now we're in room one. There's a door with two locks on the east side of the room. I spelled east wrong. There's a door here. Okay, so we don't need it to say there's a door here. So let's make the door scenery as well. If I launch this now, east, the door is closed. Okay, so let's now we're gonna have to add some logic here for unlocking each individual lock. And when we unlock the lock, we'll do the check to see if both locks are unlocked, the door pops open. So let me add a function here called unlock red. I'll add that, and I'll add in the code for unlocking a door using a key. So I'll say if the red key, now I have to change the objects to match the ones that I want. You manage to unlock which instead of unlocking the door, we'll say unlock the red lock. And we're not going to open the red lock, so we'll just say if we have the key, then we manage to unlock the red lock, and now the red lock is unlocked. And now what we can do is we can put in an if statement. So if I type if tab tab, Lantern will stub out an if statement for me. Oops. Let me do that. I just want it to kind of line up all pretty. And now what we can say is if the red, sorry, this is the red lock. So if the player has the red key, print, after a few tries you manage to unlock the red lock, and now the red lock is not locked anymore. We're going to set its locked property to 0. And now we'll say if the red lock.locked is 0, and so the double ampersand, which is the shift 7, that means and. Now we're going to test two conditions at the same time. And the blue lock dot locked is false or set to 0. Now we can print line, the door swings open. Open, period, close, quotation mark, semicolon. And now let's set the door to be open, set its open property to 1, set its locked property to 0. There we go. Okay, now I need to add a sentence for this. So I've got to wire up the unlock red to a sentence. So I'll say, when I unlock the red lock with the red key, call the unlock red function. There we go. And now let me make another function called unlock blue. And I'm just going to copy all this code in here. And instead of red key, I'm going to have a blue key. And I'll change the text to say we managed to unlock the blue lock. If the blue lock is not locked and the red lock is not locked, print the door swings open. And the door is now open, the door is unlocked. Okay, so there we go. And now we just need to wire this up to a sentence that says, when we unlock the blue door, or unlock the blue lock, when we unlock the blue lock with the blue key, call unlock blue. And then let's add, we haven't tested that. We may have a bunch of errors here. I don't know. Let's add a function here. Unlock door. And this is going to try to guide the player toward the solution of, you have to unlock both locks. To unlock this door, you must unlock both locks or something like that. So we can kind of guide the player toward the solution. And then let me wire that up to a sentence. So when I try to unlock the door, call unlock door. So this is where it gets tricky, because people are going to try to unlock the door, but what they really need to do is unlock the locks, and you kind of want to push them in that direction. All right, let's test it out. Unlock door. To unlock this door, you must unlock both locks. And notice I'm carrying both keys here. Unlock red lock with red key. Okay, so this is where it gets tricky when you have multiple things, because you can't just say unlock the lock with the key, because there's a red lock and a blue lock and a red key and a blue key. So it just gets a little tedious to type unlock blue lock with blue key. After a few tries, you managed to unlock the blue lock. But why didn't the door open up? The door is closed. So let's just take a quick look here. It looks like both locks are unlocked. Why didn't that work? If the red lock is not locked and the blue lock is not locked, print the door swings open. Oh, wait, that's right. Oh, you know what? I forgot to change in the unlock blue function. I forgot to unlock the blue lock. I was unlocking the red lock instead. Okay, there we go. Found it. Let's launch the player. Unlock red lock with red key. So what the parser is doing for us, now the parser is the piece of the program that's responsible for taking the text and chopping it up into little pieces and figuring out which are the verbs and which are the nouns and what is the player trying to do here. The the parser's got to disambiguate. It has to figure which lock do you mean, which key do you mean, and it does that using the adjectives. Unlock blue lock with blue key. There we go. It's pitch dark. Okay, why am I now? Apparently I'm inside of a. I hope I'm not inside the door. If I go west. All right, but apparently that did unlock the door. And then let's just double check that room 2 here is lit. I forgot to light room 2 there. And if I go west, I go back to room 1. I just didn't have my rooms wired up properly here. Unlock red lock with red key. Unlock blue lock with blue key. The door swings open east, and now I'm in room 2. Cool. All right, so it actually works. There you go. There's an example of how you can have multiple locks on a door.